Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to learn one stroke leaves, how we can paint one stroke leaves. And in this video I have explained everything about one stroke technique in detail from the beginning. So if you are a beginner as well, you can refer to this video and learn about one stroke technique easily. And in this video I'm using 300 GSM watercolor sheet and my brush size is size 8. So I'm going to use only one brush for all the leaves that I'm going to paint today. So let's start with some rough work and then we're going to paint in our main sheet. Okay, now this is my size 8 round brush. As you can see, this has one pointed end. And let's start with the green color. So you can use any color whatever you like, as we are practicing this. So I'm using sap green color for now, mixed with little bit of yellow. Now as you can see, it has one pointed end, so I'm not going to apply any pressure and I'm just going to use the pointed end to create a line. So I'm using only pointed end just to create a single line like this. So it's quite easy. Do not apply any pressure, just use the pointed end and create a line like this. I think you understand this. It's quite simple. Do not apply any pressure and create a line like this. Now what you need to do is use a tip of your brush, apply little pressure and create a little thicker line as compared to the previous one. So you will get a little thicker line if you apply a little pressure in your brush. So as I can say, you can use 1/3 of your brush to create a little thicker line than the previous one. Now let's combine these two strokes to create something like this. So apply a little pressure and then release, apply a little pressure and then release. So you can get something like this. So you need to practice all these strokes so that you can create smaller leaves with the bigger brush. So as we have combined two strokes to create a smaller leaves, so let's do some main work to create a smaller leaves. So start without applying any pressure, then apply a little pressure at the end to create smaller leaves like this. So as you can see, our brush is size 8 round brush, but we can paint smaller leaves easily. Okay, so this is the first one. So till now we have used only 1/3 of our brush, like only tip of our brush, to create something like this. Now we need to apply a little more pressure to create thicker line like this. So when you apply more pressure, you will get little thicker line as compared to the previous one. So if you combine these two, the first one and the thicker line, what you will get? You will get little bigger leaves. So let's create something like this. So do not apply any pressure at the beginning and then apply pressure and then release slowly. Apply pressure and then release slowly. So you will get something like this. It's kind of leaf kind of structure. So you need to practice this a lot. So let's create some bigger leaves in our main sheet. So the process is same. We need to start without applying any pressure to create thin lines, and then apply pressure as per your need. So this time we need to create bigger leaves, so apply a little more pressure as compared to the first one to create little bigger leaves like this. Sorry for my hairs, it's little disturbing. So as you can see, with the same kind of stroke, we have painted two different leaves. First one is smaller and second one is little bigger. Now what we need to do with the same process, we need to apply pressure towards the upward direction. So apply pressure towards the upward direction, move your brush towards the upward direction, come back to the center and release. Come back to the center and release. So you will get strokes like this. We need to repeat this process for downward direction as well. So go to the downward direction, come back to the center and release. Come back to the center and release. So if you combine these two strokes, you will get something like this. Let's practice this in the main strokes. So we combine these two to get this. One stroke towards the left side, then towards the right side. You can also leave a negative space in between, that is totally up to you, and you can create a leaf kind of shape like this. Left and right, negative space in between, and you can easily create beautiful leaves like this. So this is the third one. Now let's do one more thing. Let's create little variation in these stroke. So what we need to do is, we need to create leaf like this, what we did now. So create leaf like this. Now repeat same process and create two more leaves. All the three leaves should be connected with each other, so you will get a different shape of leaf altogether. So this is kind of triangle kind of shape. So let's practice this in our main sheet. So basically you need to create three leaves to create a single leaf. So one leaf, two leaf, third leaf, and you will get one single leaf. Let's paint two more. Now we are going to do a little variation in the first two stroke. So what we are going to do is, we are going to create a thin line without applying any pressure like this, and then with little pressure we need to create leaves like this, little longer leaves this time, something like this. Let's do this in our main sheet. I'm applying more yellow color in the green color. Color does not matter, as we are learning how we can paint one stroke leaves. So one thin line, and then with the little pressure, using only tip of the brush, you can paint longer leaves like this. And you can paint palm leaves like this. So first and this one is similar, but in the first one we have created smaller leaves. In the second one we have created longer leaves to create palm leaves like this. And it's done. So first and fourth are quite similar. The variation in the only the shape of the leaves. Now this one is quite interesting, wherein you have to create leaves in the round shape. So do not hold your brush straight, hold your brush little tilted, and start and come back to the center again. So let's do it in our main sheet. So what you need to do, without applying any pressure, then apply little pressure, come back to the center, apply pressure, come back to the center. Your brush should be little tilted, do not hold it straight. Apply pressure, come back to the center. So you will get something like this, little round shape of leaves like this. If you don't want pointed end, so this one is our sixth one. Now let's paint one more in the brown shade. So create a thin line without applying any pressure, and like we did in the second one, this one, create leaves like this. This time only type of leaf is different, but we are applying same pressure like we did in the second one. As you can see, with the same technique we can paint n number of leaves. Let me show you one more with the like this one, what we did in the fifth one. Only the shape is different, the leaf shape is different, but the technique is same, the pressure is same. So basically I am trying to show you can paint any kind of leaves with these process or these technique. Let's do one more layer here in this. You can also combine two colors in a single stroke, that I have already covered in my video. So if you want, you can refer to those videos also. Let me show you one more wherein we can add multiple strokes to create a single leaf like this. So wherein you can get different texture around the edges of the leaves like this. It's not necessary to have only smooth structure around the edges, so you will get little variation in the structure like this. So you can combine multiple single stroke to paint little bigger leaves like this, having different structure in the edges. And we are done with today's video. So I'm hoping this video is helpful for you guys. Do let me know if you guys have any feedback for me. And thank you so much for all your love and support, and thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video.